One thing I used to be good at was coming up with random ideas. Yeah, I've got to admit, this was pretty random. And it actually had two parts to it. One of it was made a long time ago. Another bit of it was made a long time after that. Makes sense? Bit weird though, if I'm honest. That's just record basically, and then that's zoom in and zoom out.
Yep.
Basically that's record, zoom in, zoom out. I think that's
sorry, what's zoom in, zoom out?
That.
Wide, tight, that's record.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll tell you what's more weird. You saw that there. How simple you could really go. So this idea, this whole video idea, weren't just around, 2017, 2016. I had this way before. This is the story of the operation filmed on this camera. Hello and welcome back to Behind the Scenes. This time we're going to talk about operation. See here, I've got another camera. But that's the thing, this is a 750D, a Canon 750D. It's got a nice microphone and a really nice lens. I love it so much. With this I've been able to do quite a bit. But it didn't start out this way. It just started out with these two. Well, pretend this is an iPhone 6. Literally, I ain't kidding. It started out with just two of these bits of equipment and a dinky little tripod. Tell me when you're going.
Yeah, going, mate.
I've always been a man of war. Do you read me? Do you read me? I see an incursion. Over. I think at this time I was in a bit of a, well, what should I call it? I was a bit confused with what direction I was going. Was I doing films? Was I doing animation? Was I doing series? This is where the operation came in. So random.
And action.
So in this video, I actually learnt quite a bit. I think this was where I really started to get into filming and how all the different techniques work, how long shots work, how wide shots work, how close-ups happen, things like that for example. And how continuity happened as well, such as making sure that I've got the same items, same clothing, same object in my hand for example. Because let's just say in one shot, for example, I'm holding a camera. Next, I could be holding a wine of glass. It's not continuity, is it? It doesn't continue on further into the story. Action. Sound. Sound is so important, just like visuals. Again, I was recording on here, and the sound was terrible. Do you read me? This is an exertion, 12 miles down. Copy that. The second part, where the sniping happened, of course, right at the very end. Spoiler alert, I should have said. But it's insignificant, really. This was done, I'd say, 6 weeks later from the very first one. I don't know why. Can you confirm whether the enemy's dead? I need surveillance immediately. Enemy confirmed dead. Checking this way. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. It's something, it's something I did randomly. Something else I did randomly. I put, you put two and two together. there's a video. Sound is as important as visuals. Two and two come together, you got yourself a film. Let's just put it this way. If you're listening to the radio, you hear a song. You understand it, don't you? Because it's, you know, you hear the lyrics, you hear the background song, you hear the drums in the background, you can hear the piano in the background, you can hear the percussion, you can hear the bass.
The news which has just reached our station, heavy Soviet forces have moved into West Germany in what is reported to be a massive military invasion.
But if it's the other way around, you just see visuals. No sound whatsoever. It don't make sense, does it? It's weird. Really weird. That is why the two together are so important. There you go.
Go.
On this video, the sound was terrible. The dialogue that I tried to portray right at the very beginning didn't happen. Are you reading me? Are you reading me? This is 296. I am confirming an incursion. But it also doesn't mean it's completely done for. You can add it in post-production. The enemy's dead. I need surveillance immediately. Enemy confirmed dead. Check this way. And that, my friends, is how Operation came to be. It was random, but to be quite honest, it's quite a good video to watch. It didn't turn out so bad. And once I added some bit of magic, a bit of sound effects, a bit of ambient, this for example, and that, have yourself a video. All fixed up, done. And that's the end of this video, and the end of this story. Catch me again next time, as we talk about one of the most iconic Homebound. Thank you for watching.